I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I get bumped. Every Tuesday. I shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Smoke your mother's grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get paid. Every Tuesday. Get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. With Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. Rub on it in the lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For the hot ride. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the funky bass. Every Tuesday. I told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W-double-G's the letter. Tuesday. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make it cry.
Restrain yourself, Mr. Russell. All in good time.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That's right.
Yeehaw.
I'll write it and we'll do it live right here on 21st Century Suffragettes. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Diane Russell. We got Spy Kid and we got Lindsay with us today. Benny Loco has a migraine, so she's not going to join us today. So we hope she feels better and send our light and love to our dear Benny. And I hope she's lurking somewhere. Anyway, it's not like we don't have enough shit to talk about. I mean, Wow. It's just been a really slow week. I can't.
Well, the weekend, it just went by without a hitch. Nothing major.
Nothing to see here,
Nothing.
folks. Everything's blowing up. Oh my God.
This isn't going away. It's not going away.
No.
Just because they're leaving town for 4 to 5 weeks, all their problems will be there when they get back.
Yeah. So,
And
go ahead.
if we have anything to do with it, there'll be exponentially larger problems when they get back.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking too. Like, what else is going to come out in the next month? Because this is just
starting.
I really do the tip of the
just a
iceberg.
drip so far.
Yep. Drip so far.
And I'm convinced Ghislaine Maxwell or her team was the one who leaked that birthday card. I'm convinced. Just to flex.
You know what though? It
just
could
to show.
You have to understand, and we have to understand that when all these lawsuits happened, the other side, meaning the team that was going against Ghislaine, going against Jeffrey Epstein, and they have all this documentation too.
Yeah,
they have all of it too. The Giuffre case, right, and all the and all the accusers, the lawyer team on the opposite side has all the fucking information. Now, it could be, maybe not the big wig head lawyer themselves, but a fucking assistant could take a picture of it.
Well, I don't know if we're going to talk about this, so stop me if we are. But about the 1,000 agents that they had,
FBI agents
aside to review and mark Dinky's name,
and so
on
they can take it out.
pages. Allison Gill has a whistleblower.
Yes, she does. If you guys have been following her on Blue Sky, she's like, anybody want to tell me? Because I'm already gotten people who are coming forward, coming out of the woodwork to me, telling me some shit. So follow Molo, she wrote, because she's going to get some major scoops this week.
She is going to get spicy. And worse than that, so it's not only that they had abused the FBI and DOJ to put 1,000 agents, pretty much 24/7 for weeks on end to review this. They also saved it on an unclassified server and in a file. So
anonymous, get on that shit.
Speaking of anonymous, have you guys seen the AI anonymous video that's been going around on the right?
Phononymous. I'm going to call it phononymous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
God, it's such trash. It doesn't even look real. It's so stupid.
And they're all falling hook, line, and sinker for it. But
I haven't heard anything about this, so tell me about it.
It's an expose on how Obama and his administration colluded to make the Russia hoax happen, and all their it's bringing all their
Tulsi Gabbard stuff.
Yeah. It's such bullshit, but it's so obviously fake and bullshit, but they're falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Here's the hilarious part about Tulsi Gabbard talking about all this shit and bringing this up. There has been a recently resurfaced clip from her and Joe Rogan from 2018, her conceding that Russia influenced the 2016 election.
Yeah.
And she even talks about Russian bots in the clip.
Yeah.
Marco Rubio was on the security committee. I don't remember what it's called, but the guy, the people, the committee that discovered all this. It's not going to work. He can holler all he wants about arresting Obama or whatever. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. And I really do think that they know. The right wing knows. Some of them know. Some of them are falling for it because they're just going to be that way.
Some of them are taking the easy out instead of recognizing that they have supported a pedophile for the last decade and made him president twice.
That's the thing. Sure. They have wrapped up their identity in MAGA, in Dinky, and everything for a decade. So when you have that much, what do you call it? Dissonance. What do you call it?
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. You have to your whole belief system the rug has been ripped out from underneath you. So that they'll do anything to prove to themselves even that they weren't duped. They weren't lied to. They weren't being a fool and fucking fell for this bullshit. It's epic to me how, I was just thinking, how the fuck did we get here? We've got the fucking president of the United States trying to change Washington commandos to the fucking back to the Redskins. He'll do anything for fucking, he'll talk about anything except fucking Epstein. He doesn't want to talk about anything.
Did you see him today?
What?
He was like, I'm not talking about Epstein today. Like he is just anything he can to get away from this. And it's not going away.
When the harder he pushes, the more guilty he looks.
Yeah, he just tweeted.
And now he's
now
he's about to go to UK.
He tweeted out today. He tweeted out today, July 22nd at 2:20 p.m. We had the greatest 6 months of any president in history of our country, and all the fake news wants to talk about is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Well, it's not going to go away if you keep bringing it up, fucko.
You sued Rupert Murdoch for $10 billion.
20. I heard it was 20.
20?
I heard it was 20 on Keith Olbermann.
Holy shit! I thought it was only $10
billion. It's like, what?
Well, this is the same judge that if you don't know this, he's tried to sue Michael Cohen for $500 million. And as soon as it got to discovery and they kept delaying like they always do, he dropped the case. This is the judge that was handling that case. This is a judge that's not going to put up with his bullshit.
Right.
So it's going to be very, I'm going to put on my little tinfoil hat right now and say that I'm very curious as to why JD Vance went to Montana to visit Rupert Murdoch. Was it trying to convince him to not release the letter? I don't think that's true.
No.
I think after the big bullshit bill, the oligarchy got what they wanted out of Dinky. And I think with his health issues, with his increasingly unstable behaviors and moods, and the fact that this tariff thing not panning out, his deportation immigration policy
totally underwater,
tanking him over the course of the last just 4 months, from 5 months from February to now. I think I feel 25th Amendment in my bones. This has become Game of Thrones in the last 2 weeks. For real.
Yeah.
I mean, he does remind us all of young King Joffrey.
No, he's a fucking menace. And I just keep thinking, I cannot believe we're here. And I keep thinking, okay, how did we get here? How did we get here? And I go, complicit Republicans. Republicans could have stopped this ages ago. And all those fucking old clips of Rubio and Cruz and fucking all these other assholes who were like, we cannot have Donald Trump as the fucking president of the United States.
America's Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, if you don't like being compared to Hitler, quit acting like a fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
This is why I think there's some moves to remove him. And I can't help but notice JD Vance is about to go to I don't know, the third vacation he's taken this year, because he's going to the UK in August. And in an area that Rupert Murdoch owns a mansion, I might add. So something smells wrong about what's going on, because he's been awfully quiet while Trump Dinky implodes.
I think they're grooming him to get ready to be POTUS.
Yep.
They'll rip it. They'll find it. Because
he'll be easier to control.
Because guess what? When September rolls around and people are still talking about Epstein, you know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I wanted to, because this shit's not going to go away. And we all know it's not going to go away. We got 90% of the American people who want this fucking shit out. So anyway,
yes.
I wanted to give a shout out, and thanks to Susan Forsepi for showing me this. She texted me this. It's called the YouTube channel is called Crazy Days and Nights. Okay. And it says The Epstein Elite Part 5, and I listened to it, Part 4 and Part 5. And so I haven't listened to the first parts yet, and I don't know how long this goes on. But this guy is like, he's talked about David Copperfield. He talked about this like couple who he's older, she's younger. She was totally shopped around to all these like rich dudes, and she's totally complicit with Epstein and Ghislaine. And so I want to definitely give a shout out, and you guys, like, it's very informative, and they're very short. They're like 10 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's another thing.
So they're like 10, 15 minutes long. I'm sorry, let me just finish
Go ahead.
because they're like 10, 15 minutes long, but that guy packs a lot of fucking information in those few minutes. So I'm giving a shout out to another channel. They have 44,000, subscribers. So it's not like they need it. Okay. But from the 2 episodes I listened to, it was highly fucking worth my time. Right. So, and I learned a lot. And that's the other thing is, like, I want you guys out there to stay informed with what we are informed with. You know what I'm saying? So, when we send you someplace, it's for a reason. It's not to give them subscribers. It's not to fucking, I could give a shit about that stuff. This shit is more important. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Exposing a fucking pedophile who's running our goddamn country is way more important than how many subscribers I have. Like, I could give 2 shits. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy we got to 1,000 and that, we can get monetized. But even though we're not even making a lot of money, you know what I mean? We're not. I mean, to be honest, we're not. So, in fact, we pay out a lot more money than we do than we make. But it's besides the point. This shit's more important. To get this out to the public, to get you guys informed. And it's, the Epstein elite part 4 and 5. I was like, I knew about the David Copperfield thing, but I didn't know about some details, right? So he goes into a few of the details. And I had no idea about the other couple from part 4. I never heard their names before. But they're elite, ritzy fucking people who, like, she was a fucking hooker for Epstein. And she's fucking, complicit in the whole goddamn thing. So these are the kind of people you want an Epstein list, then look at the shit that we already fucking know. That we already fucking know.
And have known for 2 decades now. I mean, it's not like this stuff has been, and this is what I do love about this, is that those people that have been following this from the start, like the Julie Browns of the world, are finally able to be like, this is all I know, and able to like bubble it back up into like the general consciousness of society, because I realize that this is not a fun topic to talk about, but it's important and it's scary and it needs to be dealt with. And those people that did those things to children, they need justice. They do. And I'm so thankful that so many of the victims have come forward recently and have retold their story to CNN and people like that, and going on with Tara Palmieri or Jim Acosta, who have their own channels, to discuss what happened to them, because it is the same story every time. It's the gropey boobs to hips, grab them by the pussy. It is the same story every time. And that can't be a coincidence. These women don't know each other.
Yeah, and I'd like to get into the Les Wexner stuff, all about that stuff. Les Wexner from Limited and what do you call it? Victoria's Secret. He just gave fucking Epstein his fucking fortune. I don't get it.
Yep.
Yeah, not like live next door to Epstein. Yeah, we were finding all this out now. And so I don't want to, of course I don't want to, peddle in fucking conspiracy theories here, but God damn it, we know it. You know it in your goddamn bones. This guy's a fucking creeper. And everybody he hangs out with so far has been a fucking creeper. His 2 fucking best friends, Roy Cohn and fucking Jeffrey Epstein, both fucking pedophiles.
Creepers. Yes. Yep.
So,
And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that let's say Donnie Doodle Dandy didn't have
kids.
Do what?
Didn't diddle kids.
Didn't diddle kids.
Yeah.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, he did it. He either turned a blind eye, like Hal always says, how long would you have to know somebody before you knew they were a pedophile?
Yeah.
Like how long? 10, 15, 20 years? And then if he didn't turn a blind eye, he willfully knew and covered it up or pretty much rewarded everybody who worked on that case. Jim Acosta, Pam Bondi, other people who got, kind of peripheral deals or little payoffs for how they helped.
Right. Wait, isn't Jim Acosta the guy on the news?
He was. He was the one who quit CNN a couple of months ago.
But Jim Acosta is not the same guy that gave him the sweetheart deal.
Alex.
Oh, no. Alex Acosta. Sorry. Alex
so
Acosta.
yeah.
Jim Acosta is the news guy. So sorry.
I'm like,
that's correct.
No, because I knew that they're both Acostas, but now you can't confuse it. Okay.
No, I had just said the other one, and I adjusted my brain anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about why Ghislaine is getting a little visit from Pam Bondi or Blanche or whoever is going to go down and talk to her?
It's the assistant AG, so it's not Bondi herself. So who is the assistant?
Todd Blanche. He was the one that was in Dinky's fraud trial.
Yeah.
That lost him the fraud trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call him Sam the Eagle. For all you Muppet fans out there, he reminds me of Sam the Eagle. He just does. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the like blue eagle guy?
Yeah,
That's just like stone
square
face.
head, yeah.
That's who he reminds me.
Yeah. Totally embarrassed after Dinky would go out to the press and talk for like 30 minutes and he would be like
scowling.
She's fucking asshole. No, Alex Acosta, got the sweetheart deal. Yeah, Todd Blanche. So what do you guys think? Do you think he's gonna give her a fucking pardon? If he pardons a fucking Ghislaine Maxwell, do you know how fucking bad that's gonna look?
I don't think it's gonna come to a pardon. Honestly, I think they're gonna go there and they're gonna be like, okay, listen, come out and talk about Epstein, but leave Dinky out of it. And we'll figure out a way to throw out your conviction without giving you a pardon. Yeah. And then more than likely they'll end up unaliving her at some other point so she can't come back and say something different.
She better have a dead man trigger. That's what I say. Like, she's not dumb.
Yeah.
She's not dumb.
No.
And I really do think like she has a dead man trigger. If something happens to her, I believe that there's going to be a tranche of shit released.
God.
And I think that's her guarantee.
Yeah.
I think that's why she hasn't been unalived.
And
I think you're right, Spy. I think there's going to be some sort of, she gets a retrial and it's a hung jury or, something
a big
like
performative show. Big performative show.
Yeah.
To appease the MAGA and the rest of America that just wants it to all go away so they don't have to think about it anymore.
But here's the funny part about all of this. There have been so many eyeballs on this for over 20 years now. How would she not be proven wrong? If she says that so-and-so's not on the list or so-and-so didn't do this or so-and-so didn't go to the island or whatever. Like, there are other people that could provide evidence against what she said.
That's the thing. There's so many fucking girls that were abused there. They could come out of the fucking word work and be like, I was there. Here's a picture of me standing next to fucking Ghislaine and fucking 88 and fucking Jeffrey's Island or whatever. You know what I mean? So there's so many people that are involved in this. You can't silence them all.
Right.
You can't. It's an
That's what I mean.
impossibility.
No, but they will seek to discredit them as they
of course.
always have.
But guess what? When there's hundreds and thousands of them, I mean, you think about it. We got thousands from the Epstein case. We got thousands from U of N, thousands of MSU, thousands from Penn State, from decades from the churches and the Catholic Church and the fucking Boy Scouts. And you want to talk about a mental health crisis in this fucking country? That's probably why there's so many people who are so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they were abused as kids and they never faced it. They never dealt with it. And they didn't have to be a child to be abused. They could just be a woman in her 20s, right?
Yeah.
And still be fucking abused. And I mean, I just go, if you want to talk about mental health crisis, there it is. It's right there. Just the numbers alone of people who have been raped.
Yes.
By these people.
Well, and especially in churches.
It's disgusting.
And especially in churches.
On a systematic scale.
Yes. And they're protected and they're hidden and they're shuffled around.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing.
4,720 Epstein wire transfers to investigate. Over $1 billion. Like, where the fuck was that money going?
And some sort of Russian involvement as well as part of those wire transfers. Convenient.
Because
like 2 days before.
What do you call it when the bank makes a report of suspicious activity? It's suspicious activity. It's something.
I think.
It's basically if you send over a certain amount of money.
Yeah, flags. Well, they never. The banks never called the flags out until after he was put in jail or prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guess where a lot of those went through?
Some of them were from Deutsche Bank. So we can all put it all together.
Just a web.
It's not a web. It's fucking simple. There's a bunch of rich, elite, white men who are being protected right now by our government, including Dinky. Because guess what? If these were transvestites or transgenders or you know what I mean? Like if there was a huge cabal of transgender people grooming children, don't you think we'd know fucking about it? No, the reason why it's not coming out is because these are elite, rich, white men.
Yeah.
If there was black men on this list, if there was fucking anybody else, you got David fucking Copperfield, owns his own fucking island, by the way. That's something, new information I didn't fucking know about. In the fucking Bahamas. So, all I'm saying is that the people who are on this list are rich and they're white, and most of them are men.
Yeah.
So you guys figure out. You guys put 2 and 2 and 2 when AOC goes, so let me get this straight. Republicans have ground Congress to a halt and are considering adjourning the entire House for 6 weeks to avoid releasing the info they have on Epstein. What is going on here?
Good job, AOC. And let's not forget these rich white folks that were diddling kids for years are being protected now by the government.
That's right.
Just something to really drive that home. Like,
you know what?
And
Sage is in the chat.
Release the MLK.
Sage is in the chat right now. Let's get Sage in here because I want her to bring up the New Hampshire people again. She's in the chat. Can you come on, babe? Send her a link. So since Benny's not here, I'd love to have her here. Why not? But there's a whole thing that went on in New Hampshire with the people who were in power there. Another thousands of kids. You say that you Republicans want to protect the kids, but you never fucking do.
Right.
From your own people in your own fucking party. In your own religious cults.
I don't see how this doesn't follow them for years. I don't see how they have willfully tried to sweep this under the rug.
Yeah.
Have shut down government so they don't have to vote on it and deal with it when they know if they brought it to the floor, it would pass. Just want to be clear. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie have enough Republicans crossing the aisle to get a vote on this.
You seen the poll numbers on this? 89% of Americans want it released. 89%. We can't fucking agree on fucking anything, but 89% fucking agree on this, including like 62% of fucking Republicans. That's an insane that's an insane number. Insane.
Yeah. I would like to think that there are some people, maybe not necessarily MAGA, but Dinky supporters that voted for him last year or prior elections. Some of them have to be soul searching right now as to how he has handled this. We went from there's thousands on my desk to there's no files to it's a hoax to these people did it to Like, I don't even know what the story is.
I'm not talking
today.
about it.
I don't.
I'm not talking about it.
Okay, sure.
And we're gonna shut down Congress. Because we don't want, because they know goddamn well every time they want to pass anything, the Democrats are gonna bring this up.
That's right.
That was their plan.
And you know what's funny about all that? Dinky didn't want to shut down the government. Dinky wanted to get his Senate appointments through for his judges and whatnot, because they haven't done any of that yet. So in a way, this kind of screws them even further, because he's not going to be able to do that whenever they're in recess. But what he can do is he can do recess appointments, which kind of scares me, because Alina Habba just lost her job today in New Jersey.
Yeah. Bye, bitch. So,
bitch.
So wait, so she is no longer the Attorney General for the United States?
That's correct. Just like Jeanine Pirro is only a temporary. She only has 120 days to be in her role. And either she has to get Senate approval, she won't fucking get, or fuck you. Thank you, Choni. Or he has to find someone else that can get Senate approval. Because again, Jeanine Pirro is not going to get Senate approval.
No. She needs to drink another box of wine and go shut the fuck up.
Also, is she gonna go back to Fox News after this? Like, what is she gonna do? What's Hexeth gonna do when he inevitably sends another signal chat?
Oh, like, God. They'll probably get some cushy job somewhere.
They'll get a podcast.
Exactly. They'll start a podcast. Yep.
Yeah, Moon, I agree with you. I think Alina Habba should be disbarred. She's awful.
Oh,
and you know what?
She already has complaints.
You know, when E. Jean Carroll was going out on her book tour and going to like every podcast ever, which I love because I love hearing her stories. They're great. But anyway,
I love her.
Yeah, I know.
She's fabulous.
She now what was I gonna say? Oh shit. What was I gonna say?
Talked about Alina Habba.
Yeah. So she was saying that Trump treated her brutally. Treated her like shit, real bad. And she goes, Alina Habba's not stupid. She's really actually smart, you know, but and she actually gave her credit, you know, and actually felt bad for her because of how she was being treated by Trump and the other attorneys. Like total fucking dog shit. And she just fucking smiled and took it and like got her Birkin bag out of it and fucking her membership at, I don't know, Bedminster or some shit. Forget where.
I mean, this is the woman who intentionally wore, I think this was also came from E. Jean Carroll. I can't remember. She intentionally wore a bikini around Bedminster to get noticed by Dinky. So I kind of have a feeling that she's been used and abused by men her whole life. And this is just another Wednesday. I don't know.
Yep. It's just what's comfortable for her.
Also,
sadly.
I can't get over that she has a husband and kids. Never seen him. Never seen her kids. Ever. Like,
I didn't know she was married.
Never. Yep. She's married. Also, she's like from, I think she has Assyrian. She's like from like the Iran region. She has every single person that works around him is like married to an immigrant, has like descended from immigrants. Seriously, it's ridiculous.
Where was I? Do you think I can play Family Guy? Or will we get copywritten to a fucking oblivion?
Depends on how long the clip is.
Yeah. Is it like, is it 20 seconds? Is that the rule?
Let me look.
Something like that. Without commentary.
35 seconds.
35?
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll do it live, Diane. Like, who's going to come and watch it? Like, who's policing?
Well, you know, the last show did get
they shut our fucking show off
temporarily.
Uh-oh. Thursday did?
Yeah, we were playing a video of this guy who went through all the digital, what is it? Cell phones. The cell phones for all these people who went to Epstein Island and how they got there. They either would go to the helipad or they would go to St. Thomas, get on a boat and get there by his own dock and all that stuff. So, yeah. So he was showing in how many there were. And he probably knows the names of all those people, by the way.
Did you guys see? So you know what the Ice Block app is? Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't know it, like there have been raids on a daily basis for the last 3 days here in Oklahoma City and in Tulsa of ICE raids. And did you know that guy's wife got fired from her federal job? She worked in I can't remember but she got fired because the government found out that she worked for the government. And they fired her because of her being married to this guy that created the app that they don't like. All I see is also more and more disgruntled federal employees and disgruntled veterans that are being fired. You don't think that's going to come back to haunt you? Like, for real. For real.
Yeah.
They too know where the bodies are buried. They too know, like, the ins and outs of government.
Yeah, here's a video of Tulsi on 2016.
Oh, and Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Robert Carr in the chat. The one in the chat's pointing out that it's AI that scans YouTube, but Robert Carr in the chat, I've heard this as well. He said that I heard if you speed it up or slow it down, it doesn't get noticed.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Sweetie Pie.
Hey, Sage.
Hi. Can we hear you yet?
While we're waiting for Sage to come in, and can we take a moment to wish Wizzy a very happy birthday?
Yes, happy birthday, Wizzy.
Happy birthday, Wizzy.
Oh.
Yep, her birthday's the day after mine. So yeah.
Ah, you guys.
I know.
All aging and everything and growing up, being big girls.
Yep. Yeah, Benny Loco's not here. I see Benny Loco's name on the screen.
That's okay. I'll be Benny.
Okay.
I
Start screaming.
But I do want to shout out to Benny real quick, because if she's listening or not. She and I have been yelling this. I mean, she's been plastering her van and people's faces with the Katie Johnson case. And I know you guys have spoken about other things since that topic, but I just wanted to get back to it. And I have too. And it's just so upsetting to talk about this and people go, huh, what are you talking about? And now I finally feel like the urgency of speaking this constantly is not all on my shoulders, because people are finally waking the hell up to it and understanding what's going on. And not that I want to say we've been, validated. Every woman loves to be validated, but it's like, okay, there's a house on fire down the street. We're screaming fire, 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 and nobody's looking at it. Nobody can see it. We're like, there's a fucking fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So what were y'all talking about?
Well, the reason why I wanted you to come in is because, again, those people that were in New Hampshire, are they the ones that had the private island that they took the kids to? Or was that in Michigan? That was in Michigan.
That wasn't in New Hampshire. New Hampshire, the now governor, who was the AG at the time, and the judges across the state were all working with the children's advocacy courts and the foster courts to get kids placed in the Youth Development Center, which was named Sununu Center. So those of you who are not familiar, when Nikki Haley was running for president and Chris Sununu latched onto her coattails, that is why he was latching on for dear life, because all these cases started coming out. And they sort of stopped the people able to file for like any kind of a case at like around 1,200 is where the number has kind of stopped at the moment. But the governor, when her husband works with a guy who is in charge of doling out any monies or deciding not to dole out any monies to these survivors of these brutal rapes and molestations and torture. They'd be kidnapped and chained to a bed and kept there for days on end while people came through. Okay. So, of course, they got the low hanging fruit, but they didn't bother to go anywhere above there. I'm trying to get the case number from my friend who wrote, he was suing the state because his kid's situation through DHHS was moving in a very strange direction, and he was gathering more information into this link than into his own situation, and he just couldn't sit quiet on it. So he brought about a lawsuit against all these judges. It made it into the Boston court, and then it went to the FBI and disappeared because Trump came in. So as mad as I am about these poor kids from Epstein Island, and you know damn well, where there's 100, there's 1,000, and where there's 1,000, there's 10,000. I mean, it just it grows.
It's sickening. Yeah.
It's like it hasn't gone away, but I'm still screaming and yelling, and people don't get it, and people aren't listening, and they're just like, "Oh, it's not as bad as Trump," and I'm like, "Oh, it was crazy. It's crazy." So
that's what I'm saying. All these rich, elite people are being protected by our government, and they're all fucking pedophiles. Prove me wrong, bitch. Prove me fucking wrong. I've never seen anything like this before.
No, and I always question, and I will continue to question until there's some answers about this. Why the frig did Ghislaine Maxwell land in my backyard when she got caught?
Yeah, remember? She was hiding. She was hiding
here
in the FBI.
I know she was hiding. I know she was. But who in our government would probably know that she was rolling into town?
Right.
How do you not know? How do you not know their jet landed or they're moving in? Like, how do you not know?
I'm shocked she didn't try to cross the border into Canada. Like, that's probably the most shocking is how she did not flee the country. Because she could have. She's got connections. She's got money. Why did she stay?
Absolutely. She could have landed a jet. She could have taken off anywhere and had that jet land in any country that was sympathetic or wouldn't send her back, and she would have been scot-free and free and clear. And and there were dots on a map I saw this week of flights that left certain states that went to the island. And one was, it was in New Hampshire, and I'm thinking it was the Portsmouth area. And it's not far. Well, it is kind of far from where she was, but it's a hop, skip, and jump from there. Everything is.
Yeah.
It's New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to know. I want to know if the Sununu men were all involved, because Chris Sununu's father worked for Bush, I think, in the White House. Like, it's not, how once somebody gets in somewhere, their children, their in-laws, everybody gets to come in somewhere and just sit and latch on.
Fail up.
And stay cushy forever. Fail up. Yeah. I love Kamala for that comment, because that's so appropriate. It's just so appropriate.
Yeah. By the way, No Money G, thank you so much for $10. He said, keep calling out these sick mofos. This has to be what it's like living in a literal insane asylum. I can't believe it's been 10 years of this bullshit already. Love you guys and the chat. So yeah, thank you, honey. Love you too. And, we're going to keep calling it out as far as we can, as much as we can. And I'm trying to collect all the cases from like Jane Doe, Giuffre, Katie Johnson.
Super Saint sent me this link. I'm going to put it in the chat. But it's a website that has all the documents relating to the 3 Katie Johnson cases. So the first one she did under the name Katie Johnson, the second 2 were Jane Doe's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Katie Johnson isn't her real name, is it? I thought that was a pseudonym. Okay.
It's not. But yeah, so everyone in the chat, the link I dropped, that's actually a website that Super Saint sent me that has all the documents for all 3 of those cases.
Nice.
Fantastic. And really, everybody's throwing out the information. I'm just shocked. Like, I learned something every flipping day, and I thought my nose was all in this.
So did I, because I am a true crime junkie, and I am just
well, that's so funny. True crime things is like a thing now. You know what I mean? And everybody's been in this thing for so long, trying to connect the dots. Well, I mean, it doesn't take much to connect the dots when Dinky and Epstein were besties for a quarter of a century and lived right next door to each other everywhere they lived.
Everywhere.
And Tony's showing it.
Yeah, Tony's showing it right now.
And I absolutely love the right wing's like, well, Bill Clinton's on it. And what if Bill Clinton's on it? And like, so what? That's the
Fucking
difference between
we'll crucify him too. We don't
us and
care.
you. That's right. He goes right under the bus
Yep.
along with Dinky if he's on it.
Yep.
And that's the difference between you and I. Like, that's what I want to say.
Our
like,
personalities aren't based on the person we support. Our personalities are based on our empathy for those around us and our desire to make the world better.
Yeah.
We don't see politicians as team mascots or some like celebrity to worship. But that's not how we roll. We understand that they're human and they do bad things sometimes.
And honestly, we know Trump is in it. So yeah, we're going to go for his jugular first.
He literally admitted it. Yeah, they admitted it. Like
he had a radio show.
Wait, hold on.
He had a radio show last week.
He literally admitted it when he was. What did he say? I think he said it himself.
He did.
Where he goes.
He did.
He goes. Yeah, they're looking at it and they're taking out they're looking at all where my name is and my name. It's all bullshit, but everything else is credible.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. He said it.
Yeah, absolutely. He said it.
Well,
It's like, oh, they're going to find me, but it's not going to be true. I just know it. But 1,000 freaking people to go through that and yank his name out. Is this the Trump tome? Like, is it just Trump from beginning to end, up and down in every video? It's like,
I have to imagine.
Gosh.
I have to imagine between late February when Pam Bondi went on Fox News and said all those documents are on her desk. I have to imagine between then and the end of March, which was all of those 1,000 agents went through and flagged his name. What did they find? What did they find in there? That's what I want to know. Because like something had to like change as to why they suddenly were like, oh, holy shit, we have to shut this down immediately.
I'll tell you what they found. They found what Keith Olbermann said in the FBI, what they put out. It was 40 computers, 70 disks, a whole bunch of fucking thumb drives. They can't even, the numbers, I don't even know the number on that. And 300 gigabytes of fucking data. 300 gigabytes of data. Do you know how much fucking data that's a massive amount of fucking data. Who's blowing up my phone?
Did you hear the guy, Midas Touch did play this. It was from Sirius XM, some radio show that some guy from 2 Live Crew was talking about going. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
So this guy, what's his name? Somebody's Uncle
Luke or something like that.
There we go. Thank you. So he talks about going with Eddie Murphy and Mike Tyson to Mar-a-Lago in the 90s. And you're laughing, Sage. And he talks about how uncomfortable he was that there were a lot of women, naked or partially naked, walking around like eyes wide shut style. There was drugs, there was sex. And he was like, I'm not about this. He's like, I am not. He's like, he saw
the cameras.
He saw the cameras. Not just that, but he walked through the upper portion of this house and saw a different woman in each room and was told, pick which room you like and go have fun.
That's right.
God.
And he saw himself out. So for a man that has been censored on the radio back in the 90s for all kinds of shit, what was so bad? And again, Eddie Murphy and Mike Tyson are no angels. They have they have their own problems. Like, what was so bad that he extricated himself from that situation?
When there's this article that was written some time ago, I believe it was done by Maureen Dowd, that's resurfacing. I think it was written right before the 2016 election or during that time. And in it, Dinky is quoted as saying something to the effect of the black population loves me. I'm the first one Diddy calls for a party.
Yeah. Well, where did Diddy have parties in Doral? That came up during the trial.
Well, he also
knocked over Doral and started shooting the place up because he was like not trafficked, but he was forced. He had relations with him or whatever the heck that was. It was at Doral. It's a safe space, and I know for a fact, being having been with the local law enforcement community in a relationship, that participating in those type of somebody in a rather affluent community will have their entire house swept and just set it up with mattresses, and you get to go in and do whatever. I never did it. I did not want any part of that, but I know it's not uncommon. And it's just like it leaves everything everything just has a nasty taste to it now. The thought of trying to go out into my community and find someone's like, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to find. And even if they look great and wonderful and you think they match that, the great successful person who might be like pleasant and fun and have an education, all this, it's like, but what's the dark side? The dark side I now know is so fucking dark. I don't want a part of it. So it leads me to just not try. And I'm not a rich person. I'm kind of an affluent area, but I'm not a rich person, right? I just happen to have been, and I want to toot my own horn, cute enough to catch the eye of some guy who thought that because my life wasn't as good as his, he could say, come on, I could give you a great life. You are wonderful. Let's have a relationship, BS things along. And then I hit the wall where I said, nope, I'm out. I too could have been a member of Two Life Crew because I left.
There's also been a recent clip come out from RFK Jr., and I remember this from when he was campaigning as president last year. I can't remember where this was, but he was talking about how he had a rambunctious youth, and how yes, he had gone to the island and he had flown on jets with his family, and he had so many skeletons in his closet that if all of them could vote, he would definitely win president.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God.
Bro.
Fucking hell.
Why do they say these things? The hubris.
Yeah.
I swear to God, in high school, I paid attention during English class, and we always read Shakespeare, and guys are always meeting their demise because of their hubris. Always. And I'm like,
arrogance, just
another
fucking arrogant.
Elizabethan tragedy. 2025.
I mean,
the key will go down.
I just finished watching that Ocean Gate documentary, Titan, about Stockton Rush and his little submersible implosion. Hubris killed that man.
Oh.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Hubris killed that man.
Yeah. That was insane. We watched that too. That was an insane thing. Yeah. Even the Boston Brian, we watching that thing earlier with Mehdi Hassan and those white Nazi kids who know nothing and are screaming at the top of their lungs, and they're just trying, and they're like, why don't you get out of the fucking arrogance. It was just, it was palpable. It was so thick. You cut it with a knife, and it was just it was just gross.
Yeah. The white entitlement.
Did he show the guy that proudly confessed that he was a fascist?
Yeah.
He got fired.
Okay. Yeah, that guy got fired because of that Jubilee. And he's now got to go fund me trying to raise money because he lost his job and nobody else wants to hire him.
He's already raised $25,000, y'all.
Oh my God. That's
he's going to be one of those people that benefits from his bad behavior,
See, and this is the thing that I keep thinking about. These kids were 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old whenever Dinky first came on the scene. This is all they've known. This is all they've known through their junior high years, through their high school years, during COVID, early college. It gives a permission structure for them to be their misogynistic, racist, shitty selves.
Yep.
Bigoted as well. We got to throw that in there.
And the girls who are abused, it leaves them understanding that their life exists around their vajayjays and what they can provide to those men.
That's right.
Who are so egotistical and
maniacal. I was thinking, as soon as that he's like, yeah, I'm a fascist, and he started laughing, I was like, yeah, and he's not getting laid. Look at this guy. He's not getting laid. He's a fucking incel.
Yeah. Yeah.
With his jutting tongue.
And I totally applaud. Mehdi Hassan is If there is one person I would want in my corner, no matter what the circumstance, it's Mehdi fucking Hasan.
Yeah,
Like
he's
that is
brilliant.
somebody that will fight the good fight every time.
Yeah.
And well, and another thing that these girls, women, have been taught, because they themselves have also grown up with only Dinky as the president, is their face card is their only currency.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
it.
always
Their
been
body-
that way, though. Look at
Yeah.
the 80s when we grew up with all the fucking supermodels, and you had to look like fucking Christy Brinkley and fucking Cindy Crawford. You know what I mean? Like, we had that shit, too. We had that shit all the time, you know? And so,
But,
this shit has never ended, you know?
but I think it's a little different
Can I
now
get a beer, please?
because even though we, Diane, you and I are the same age, and it was always the be rail thin, the hair had to be blonde, or you had to be tan. You just had these markers that you had to try to meet, and there was a level of this is beautiful. Now it's you have to match this look, not to just be beautiful, but to have the life you want, because the life you want. You have to have the hair, you have to have the face, you have to be the trad wife.
You have to be the body.
Subservient. You have to be subservient, and you have to be basically a hole in a mattress.
Thank you.
And that is your life. And they're willing to go along with it as though it's some great prize to be won. And the men are all, they just want to be assholes and get money and take money any way they want to, any way they can. And they're better than everyone. And that will get the woman. And they'll all be great for each other. And they will just live happily ever never in their shitty fucking mega lives, because guess what? The looks are going to fade and the money's going to dry out, and you're just going to have an asshole and a shallow bitch. And that's what you're going to have. So there you go. It's a new sitcom, The Asshole and the Shallow Bitch.
So there's been so much shit that let's see. Okay, that's that.
Man, I need beer. Two of y'all drinking beer, and I want beer so fucking bad. I swear to God, Spy.
Don't you fucking
got
make beer?
God damn it. I don't have any beer. I mean, I don't have any right now. We drink all of it. You gotta go make another one.
Yeah, so Jamie Raskin, they conscripted 1,000 FBI agents to be working around the clock, 24 hours, going through 100,000 Epstein documents, and told them to flag any mentions of Trump. This might be one of the most massive cover-ups in the history of the United States, unfolding right before our very eyes. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Like Watergate, this Watergate is like, this is like hold my beer, Watergate. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking really fuck things up.
Unbelievable.
ICE offers up to $50,000 signing bonus for retired employees to return to jobs. So you're gonna fucking give them 50. That's more than some people make in a fucking year, assholes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting bonuses for every. They're getting
Yep.
bonuses for every fucking person they bring in.
And honestly, if they're given this section of information to review and it's documented, it's their section, you can't whistleblow because they'll know it's you. Like, I feel like there's like this nasty, dirty side. Like, I was like, yeah, we got to have a whistleblower out of this. We have to. And I'm like, I don't know. These are Trump supporting assholes who are in it for the money. So,
but it was saved on an unclassified server.
Yeah.
So who knows who had access to that?
This is true. I don't doubt Elon Musk doesn't have it.
I keep holding out hope that somebody's going to be like, flip this on over to Wall Street Journal again, because who the fuck cares anymore? They're already getting sued. Well,
no, they're getting something. Here's the thing. So when it came out in June that they all met in Montana at the Small Paw Resort, I think it was Peter Thiel's resort in Montana. Mm-hmm. And everybody knew who was there because they were checking the tail numbers of the jets that were coming in because they closed the airport. So we knew it was Musk, Thiel, Vance, Murdoch, both Murdochs, and a few others. It's like, what are they doing? What are they doing? So, everybody's like, yeah, I think I assumed right off the bat that there was like one of those overthrowing plots behind the scenes going on, and other people are talking about it too. So it's not me and my crazy imagination.
No, we were talking about, I put on my tinfoil hat earlier, just a little while ago.
That tinfoil hat, when you know they're all there, why are they there away from Trump? But here's the thing, and I said this to Diane yesterday. I said, here's the thing. We're at a crucial point right now because we have Trump, who just came out and admitted he was ill. So you know it's way worse than what he's admitting. Way worse, right? So Vance knows he's up against the clock. If Trump passes away and Vance steps in, don't you know MAGA's going to be all like, he killed him. It's a conspiracy. 100%. He murdered. We got to kill him. You know, it's going to be crazy pants. So they got to beat him to the punch. 2, they can't do the 25th Amendment because they're overthrowing him and you're not going to gain the base. And they're again going to be all crazy and pitchfork torches. And so if they go in and they work with the big jizz, and they get the information and they start dropping and leaking, because that first piece that she dropped, that birthday card, was very specific in its discussion about secrets, little secrets. Every day has a secret. They're going to start dropping the secrets. Okay, that was a shot across the bow.
Yeah.
So that's what I said, Sage. I swear to God, I channeled this into your brain.
Yeah. So this is going to start happening, and we have 6 weeks of them not fighting back because they're on fucking vacation. But we've got a boil, and this fucker's festering, and it's getting infected, and it's getting nasty, and it's not going to get better, and it's not getting swept away. It's going to give us 6 weeks of time for some of these ladies to come out. It's going to give us 6 weeks time for Wyden to start looking into those over 4,000 wire transfers. Shit's going to continue while they're sitting there going, nothing to see. There's nothing to see. I'm on vacation. Don't talk to me.
I have a feeling by the time they come back in September, the pot is going to be boiled over and is like, it is going to be a hot, sticky mess.
I fucking hope so. Yeah. By the way, we were talking earlier. I found the post that she put out. Mueller, she wrote, Allison Gill, attention.
Oh, yeah.
If you're one of the Treasury employees that handled the Epstein suspicious activity reports, feel free to reach out to me via Signal in my bio. I'll keep you anonymous as I have the thousands of current and former federal workers who have sent me tips. Please share this widely.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay, so the odds are good. All right, the odds are good that even if you were number 902 out of the 1,000, and you're like, that's it, I'm freaking getting this shit out. I got some awful stuff here in front of me. I'm not sinking this, hiding this, or whatever, because I myself am going to be aiding and protecting a criminal by doing this.
All right.
There you go, Allison Gill.
You guys, Cal played this yesterday, but you guys see the Howard Stern clip that resurfaced about his, I think he's age limit.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't hear, I mean, I heard the clip and I was trying to find it, but I saw somebody wrote about it. But Amelia B says, if only we lived in a world where women were believed. And this is Jeffrey Epstein's accuser urged FBI to investigate Trump decades ago. Maria Farmer accused Epstein and Maxwell of sexual crimes in 1996.
Yes.
And identified Trump as worthy of attention. I mean, this is just decades, and you know that, this was going on in the 80s. We all know it was going on in the 80s. So let me find that, which should be right.
I think that Farmer gal was the same. I want to say she was one of the first that came out. Was she the one that was the artist and like her and her sister were both being groomed and were taken to New Mexico? Epstein had a eugenics compound in New Mexico.
On Blue Sky.
That's a whole other.
Have you heard that story?
Wait,
Diane?
say it again, because I was instructing Tony. What was that?
Epstein had a compound in New Mexico that he was going to run a eugenics experiment, and he was going to impregnate a whole bunch of these imprisoned women.
Oh my God.
To spread his seed. They're all the same. Elon Musk, Thiel, Epstein.
Look for this clip right here, Tony. It's Keith Edwards. I mean, he's got the audio. It says Keith Edwards in a deeply upsetting unearthed 2006 audio recording. Donald Trump says he has no age limit for sleeping with young girls. He claims he stopped at 12 years old. And Tony's will look for that clip. And Bindi said, what do you bet Ivanka took a little vacay with daddy to Epstein Island? We know that Ivanka and
there is a
Ivana and Epstein or Ghislaine were friends. We know
very
that.
close friends.
Yeah.
There is a clip, and if I can find it real quick, I will send it to Choni. Or maybe he could probably search YouTube and find it. It's very short. But there was a clip, and I can't remember how long ago this was, of Ivanka giving a tour of her childhood bedroom. And she's like, here's my 90210 posters. Here's my Bon Jovi poster. Here's the view from my room. And then she walks over to her childhood daybed. And you can literally see her disassociate in that moment. She went 1,000-yard stare in that moment. And it was so, it just encapsulated the trauma, just boiled down in that moment in her face.
Oh
I'll never forget it. And I'm going to go like no screen for a minute, and I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to Choni, because it was so, it's like a 52-minute clip or 52-second clip.
Okay.
And it is so just like, holy shit.
No,
I'm still
definitely
here.
find it. Find
go.
it. No, we've got
Okay.
plenty to talk about. So go ahead.
Okay.
Did you find the audio? Okay. You couldn't just find the clip? Okay. I actually sometimes like want to go over cover videos like Hal and like Boss and Brian do, but it's like, it's kind of too, it's easier when it's just one, like if I was controlling the thing myself and it was just me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I couldn't, it's too hard to do it in this circumstance, but go ahead, Tony.
And admitted to it. Here we have unearthed footage. More and more stuff's coming out. I don't think this is the end. I think it's just the beginning. More and more stuff's coming out where Donald Trump is clearly showing that there is some type of perversion that he has towards young women, young girls. Here's this clip.
What is the best thing about being Donald Trump right now?
Well, other than the fact I'm married, okay?
Right.
And I'm very happily married. I have a great wife. But if I weren't married, I'd be able to get all of the girls I want, except for possibly Robin.
Do you think you could now be banging 24-year-olds?
Oh, absolutely. I have no trouble.
Would you do it?
I have no problem.
Yeah, do you have an age limit, or would you?
No, I have no age. I mean, I have an age. I don't want to be like
upper bracket
Foley with 12-year-olds.
Can I make a prediction for you?
Yes.
Did you hear that? He says he would stop at 12 years old. That's his limit. That he would sleep with anyone below that age. I believe him.
100%. All right, I sent it to Choni. 52 seconds of Ivanka. Blech.
You sent it to her on Blue Sky?
Huh?
Do you send it Blue Sky or
YouTube
email?
clip. No, I sent it on email.
Okay. So
Who's this, Spy Ken?
This is Talon.
Talon?
He says, I'm going to come sit. You're my furniture now. So this is what he does every day.
Is this daddy cat to the kittens?
No, this is Uncle. This is Uncle Tay-Tay. Uncle Tay-Tay.
Shut up.
All right, go ahead. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Diane, this just changed me as a person after I saw this. Like, I actually felt a little sympathy for Ivanka after I saw this. And I know I shouldn't, but I did.
Walked into for the past 10 plus years. It's a little time capsule, if you notice by the Madonna clock and my interesting attempt at color painting.
It's not playing on screen.
The homage to Poison and Motley.
It's not playing on screen.
I see
it's playing for YouTube, but not for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, he's gonna share it.
Okay. Sorry, Choni, I'm not trying to boss you. I just didn't know if you knew.
Walked into for the past 10 plus years. It's a little time capsule, if you notice by the Madonna clock and my interesting attempt at color painting, the homage to Poison and Motley Crue, the 90210 posters, little, I think they were trading cards that were stickers, and the Bon Jovi sort of wall. This was my bed. It's a little small for me now. Probably why I don't stay in here anymore, but yeah.
And what floor are we on?
We are on the 68th floor.
Wow.
Not a bad view to wake up to.
Whoa.
She
Oh,
looked
wow.
down, the way she looked down like that.
What the fuck happened in that room?
It's hard to
Guys,
watch.
even just knowing that your father wants to bang you.
Yeah.
It's bad enough.
All the pictures that they used to pose with, and her on his lap, and in bed next to him, and
kissing.
Yeah. Inappropriate.
At what point,
like,
at what point does it dawn on her that, oh no, this isn't normal. This isn't supposed to be happening. This is not okay.
I think that's why she's not around this time.
Well, her kids are getting older. Here's the thing. This is what happened to my, not to share too much, but I'm going to share too much. My mother changed when my sister and I grew up and got to the age that prepubescent kind of age. Everything we did or said or wore or, everything triggered her for that time period in her life. So going back there for her, it's a trigger. It's a trigger.
Yep.
So
and you can see it all over her face.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm
Saying
having a
nothing says
flashback
everything.
right now. I'm having a flashback, and I think it was Vanke during the first administration, and I think she was walking with someone through the White House, and somebody asked her about like a sexual assault allegation, maybe, and she did the same thing.
Froze.
It was really, that stuck with me. Do you know what I mean? The way she had that 7-yard stare kind of thing, and it was weird. And I'll never forget. She was like wearing a white dress, flowers on it. I know what she was wearing. I think she was in the White House. It stuck with me so hard because I was just like, oh, she fucking knows. She knows.
And if you remember, she had a very short-lived modeling career when she was a teenager.
Oh yeah, she was given over to that guy. What's his name? Sage. The modeling agency guy.
Wexner? Not
Brunel.
Wexner.
I don't know,
Brunel.
but Jean-Luc Brunel in France was the one that Melania started with. I don't know if she was doing it in France and Paris or if she was doing it in New York.
And he also killed himself.
He was in New York.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Well, that's what he said. That's what people say. They committed suicide in the jail cell in 2022, just like Epstein. He was on charges for the same things as Epstein. Now, my thing is earlier, this is something I wrote in the chat, and I don't know if you saw it, but you were talking about David Copperfield, the magician. Claudia Schiffer was his wife. Claudia Schiffer was named in Trump Model Management as one of the models. She was the only one that really stuck out, that really made it anywhere that I knew of. So that's why I remember that name. But yeah, I mean, even being in that zone, I mean, what if this shit was going on when they were kids and they peek out of their room? What are they seeing? What are they seeing going on? That's completely inappropriate. Like, this stuff is terrifying. It's horrifying. It crushes your childhood and your innocence. And you have to move beyond it. I mean, that's part of the reason why I think that Don Jr. up and took off. And, he was pissed at how his father treated his mother. He took off and went out west and became a bartender. And his father did the same thing to him that Mary Trump says happened to her own father. And that they both went off to go find their way, find their happiness away from the family, and something yanked them back in.
Right.
And it wasn't
money. It's got to be money.
I won't give you any more money, or I have dirt on you already.
Right.
That's what I think it was.
Right.
That's
Kathy,
what I think it was.
We got Kathy on the phone.
That's how they work.
Kathy,
hey, Kathy's in.
Thanks for calling in, hon. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to have to take a shower after this show because
no shit.
I mean, these people disgust, not you guys, but these people disgust me so much. When I was growing up, I thought, or at least my mom would say to me that, there's only a certain number of scumbags in the world, and that's just a small part. But okay, we've been through 2 terms. The first term was bad enough with all the scumbags he brought into his administration then. Now we're in term number 2. It's like, how do you keep meeting all these people?
You put out an ad saying, excuse me, I'm looking for a
Yeah.
scumbag, and they have to have these qualifications. I just, oh my God, like we were saying in the Twitch chat, you know, like one cabinet member is even more disgusting than the next one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're all equally pathetic. But the thing is that I was listening to Howard that day when Trump, I can't remember if he called it or he was in the studio and he was talking about the Miss Universe pageant and how he can go backstage with, you know, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls. I was so disgusted. I shut my radio off and I said, I will never listen to one thing. If Donald Trump is on any show, I don't care what it is, Howard, Letterman, Leno, I don't care what he's on. I am not watching him ever, ever again. And then I sat there and watched these assholes elect him to be president. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Did you not hear the same show I did?
Yeah. And millions
Something
of
else that's recently
millions of
come to
people
light. Oh,
who listen to Howard Stern. You know, Howard was not on Trump's train when he was running the first time. He wanted Hillary to win. And he begged Hillary to come on his show. And I definitely remember that. And she absolutely should have. Maybe some of those men, you know, would have voted for her, you know, if they realized what was going on. So I know, Kathy, it is disgusting. And I get to the point where I'm like, I'm so grossed out that I have to stop.
Yeah.
I literally put my phone down. I turn off my fucking computer. I'll fucking put on a movie, listen to music. We would go on the boat, whatever. We wouldn't fucking talk about politics, right? We'd be listening to music, fucking hanging out. I can't handle this shit 24 hours a day. It's awful.
We're not equipped to. We're not equipped to.
And it's so
especially
vile.
This level, you know, the fact that, okay, so Trump's a pedophile, which we knew. Then you bring Jeffrey Epstein into the picture, and Prince Andrew we knew about it. The stories about Prince Andrew were there forever.
Yeah.
But then it starts dragging in all these other people, and you know, Dershowitz and oh God, that stupid story. And
how about Steve Bannon?
This person over there and this
who
person
interviewed
over here,
Epstein
and it's like
in 2016.
Oh my God, you know, and the thing is, I agree with the sentiment about it's like, look, I don't care, Democrat, Republican, Independent, I don't care. If you're diddling kids, you go to jail, period, end of sentence. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you were someone I once admired and I find out you're doing this crap, forget it, goodbye. Done.
Somebody
done with you.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat, you know, hypocrisy is like, you know, bitching about Trump and Epstein and then listening to Michael Jackson. Well, guess what? I used to love Michael Jackson. I don't listen to him anymore. If a Michael Jackson song comes on, boom, the fucking station is changed immediately. I won't give it airtime. And same thing with like Mel Gibson movies and blah 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 and also I won't watch any of this shit, man. And I take this shit seriously, and I cut off all these fucking people for a fucking reason. So if anybody, I agree with you, and you know the right's talking point is like, now they want it. No, we've wanted this shit released for decades. And number one, number two, we don't give a fuck who's on it. We'll fucking. Can I introduce you to Al Franken for a fucking photograph? Give me a fucking break.
For real.
Don't.
Yeah. Hey, and just to be clear about why the previous.
Hold on, both of you can't talk at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just heard her talking. Go ahead, Kathy.
Go ahead, Kathy, and then we'll hang up.
No, the thing is, I am so pissed off at Kirsten Gillibrand because it doesn't matter if he did that, he should go. Blah 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 blah. It's like and I had conservative friends saying to me, "What did Al Franken do that was so bad? We don't understand."
Yeah.
And the stupid thing is, as Hal pointed out the other day, he wasn't even touching her. It was a gag photo.
Yeah.
You know, and we lost, you know, a really great senator, and Kirsten Gillibrand's at it again because she won't back the Democratic nominee for mayor of New York.
like, shut up, bitch. I'm so sick.
She alluded that he was a jihadist or something in a radio interview a while back.
Well, fuck her.
Oh, God.
Well, Kathy, thank you so much for calling in, sweetie. Love you.
Thank you, Kathy. Love you too. Love you.
All right.
Great show, ladies. Keep it going.
Thanks, honey.
Bye.
So there's a reason why Biden administration cannot release those files.
Yeah.
Is because, first of all, Ghislaine Maxwell was going to do an appeal. Second of all, they were sealed until January of 2024.
Yeah.
So the last thing that they wanted to do, especially in an election year, is for try in some way to release some of it, because they didn't want to short the victims and their adventure through the justice system to try to seek justice for themselves, and they also didn't want to compromise Ghislaine Maxwell's retrial.
Right. Oh,
if
yeah.
it happened. So there's reasons why it didn't get released. Also, they didn't campaign on releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something that they did. So, also, something else that recently came out that I did not know. Some sort of after party, Miss Universe after party, that only Dinky and Epstein were the only two guests.
Yeah, it wasn't even an after party. It wasn't. It was for. It was for Calendar Girls, and it was he and Jeffrey were the only men there, and it was all underage girls. And
another thing that I found out is their favorite thing to do was to have the girls wear their little skirts and get on the table so they could lift their skirts and look under their skirts.
Yep.
And judge them by that to see if they could get into certain contests or whatever.
Can you put this up right here? Yeah.
Gross.
So
So fucking gross.
For those of you who are on your phone and who can't really see it, this is from the White House Twitter account.
Oh my God, what now?
It says they came after the wrong man. I was the hunted, now I'm the hunter, President Donald J. Trump.
Jesus.
And then it says, this post by the White House X account crosses a line that should concern every American, regardless of party. This isn't just over-the-top campaign propaganda. It's direct use of government branding to promote one man's narrative of vengeance using militaristic imagery. I mean, it's just, it's so fucking wrong. I don't even know where to begin with that. And with all his gold and all his shit, he's got to be stopped. Somebody do something. God damn it. We've been saying this for so long. Please, somebody do something.
Yeah. I do think it's funny that picture shows him as orange and old as opposed to that Rambo stylistic.
The WWE version. Yeah.
Are they finally coming to terms with the fact that he's fucking dying?
They got rid of his nunt, though.
Captain Cankles.
They definitely got rid of his nunt.
They did. They always airbrush that out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the people to start walking around in their Captain Cankle socks stuffed with stuff to make them all swollen up. Like
oh my
Trump.
God.
A maxi pad on their ear.
And a diaper. Yeah.
Diaper. Yep. A catheter. A catheter.
Ooh,
I now have a theory. Can I put on my nurse cap right quick and talk about my theory about that catheter now? I have a theory that he's in congestive heart failure on top of this chronic venous insufficiency.
Yes.
Here's my
penis insufficiency.
Chronic penis insufficiency. Yes.
You're correct.
Sorry.
No. We should make that a legit medical term. I'll contact all the insurance companies to. Do you know how many people would fall under that?
Every get you an ICD-10 code for it, Lindsay.
Yeah, thank you. Every race truck with truck nuts will have that fucking diagnosis.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know that I'm talking about. I don't know if that's a Southern thing, but that shit's all around here. So here's my theory about why he was needing that catheter, and maybe still needs one back in the day. Is that I bet that man is having to get so much fucking Lasix, which is the diuretic, which is a water pill, to try to get the fluid off of him since his body is too weak. His veins are collapsing in on themselves and they can't pump the blood up to the heart, to the kidneys to get rid of it. I legit think his diaper could not hold that much urine. And he has had to have a catheter placed and a leg bag placed to manage his urinary issues.
Oh
because
yeah,
he's
and
yeah.
I
that's
believe
what
that. I believe that, and I've always said he keeps wearing the same suit all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you have 40 of the same freaking suit, if you have an accident and you have to change your pants, no one's gonna notice. So they keep
100%.
wearing the same outfit everywhere, and that's been years. That's been
Yes.
years he's been wearing the same outfit.
And dare I say they're getting baggier so they can hide more shit under them.
Well, y'all saw the braces, right? Y'all saw the picture
Yes.
of June of the leg braces. It's like, okay, there's the drop foot. That explains, that's what I thought he had when he was trying to climb into that garbage truck right before the election.
When he tripped on the stairs. When he tripped on the stairs this last
his
month.
leg, he just kind of dragged it around, and it's like, that foot's not lifting up, and this is why. That's why I'm saying this is a way far more progressed
Way worse.
than they're letting on to. They wouldn't
Dude
let
is
on just a
dying.
little bit of swelling.
Dude is
and
dying.
that's why I think Vance and them are like, okay, time's ticking. We got to go. We got to make our move and have this go out on our terms so that we have the MAGA vote, so we can at least get the GOP support, because nobody likes Vance, you know. So
that's another thing with this venous penis insufficiency plus heart failure plus his dementia. It's affecting his brain. His brain is not getting the blood flow that it needs.
Right. Exactly.
His vessels in his brain are fucked up too. Like
it's causing
a
short-term
snowball.
memory and
It's a,
I see. You
that's why
guys
he can only.
All right, hold on. Everything he has right now, my mom had. Everything.
Yeah.
The swollen legs, the incontinence, the fucking chalking crazy, all of it. My mom had.
Yeah.
We are watching End Stage. This is End Stage. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but
video
this is
sent, please.
Dude, Mitch Glitch is coming. Mitch Gitz is coming by the end of the year.
And I don't know how. I don't know. They are just pumping Frankenstein full of all kinds of jolly juice, because at some point it's just gonna tank. Like there's no way they're gonna fix it by pumping him full of whatever the frick concoction they've got him on. It's not going to work. And I'm just like, I don't wish for many things, Lord. I know we don't talk often, but I would love it if this would come down in public.
Yeah. So I found this little gem.
Oh, I love this.
yes.
Yes.
This is so great. Yeah. Trump is furious when a rally goer holds up a Trump plus Epstein photo. And the mix of, like, when you listen to the people, like, some people are cheering and some people are like booing. It's kind of
we're gonna stop it.
Wait. Hold on. The other thing, look at his face. He's fucking furious.
Yes.
He's like,
yes. Well, and just compare this Dinky to now Dinky, and just think about in a decade how much he has aged.
And we're going to stop it. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Go home to your mom, darling. Go home. Get him out of here. Out.
look at that face.
And we're going to...
So angry. Did y'all see that people were putting Epstein Dinky postcards and Trump Towers gift shop?
Yes.
Yeah, the good liars. The good liars did that.
That's fucking
Somebody
awesome.
needs to do one of those building projectors from across the street where they just project it, you know, on all of his buildings. This could be a 6-week task that people are going to take on, and it will be mighty, mighty interesting and creative. So I'm down for it.
Better than that stage.
That is the picture. That is the picture that everyone needs to be showing.
Oh
That
my
picture
God.
right there.
Better than that stage. Times Square has an ad that is running 24/7. If you can find it, Tony.
Yeah.
If you can find it, I should have posted all Epstein shit all the time.
Oh my God.
But it is playing right now that all the time, release the files.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
I
God,
heard that
it's
Great
epic.
Britain was very busy putting up Epstein Trump pictures all over London and all over Great Britain, because Dumpy's supposed to be coming to Scotland, and they're just ready to roll that all out. So good on them too.
So while Tony's looking for that, I wanted to read a little good news story. Okay.
Thank God.
And so, okay. So,
that's what we need right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I love this. This is how it's done. No bullshit, no drama. No bullshit, no drama, and no grandstanding. Breaking news. Detroit Lions star Jared Goff donates entire $15.9 million bonus and sponsored earnings to homeless shelters in Detroit to help fund 150 units housing with 300 shelter beds. I've seen the effects of homelessness firsthand growing up, and I knew if I ever had the means, I'd give back in a meaningful way. Jared Goff said in a press conference, "No one deserves to sleep on a sidewalk."
What a gem of a man. Oh, now that's a man I could date. Man with morals and principles, and that's amazing.
I know, but
somebody who pays it forward.
Yeah, he's absolutely paying it forward, and I love him for it. Thank you. He's awesome for that. And, it's also caught my eye because it's a Lions team, But, and also, we kind of make fun of Jared Goff because when the announcers say his name really fast, it sounds like jerk off. Jared Goff, Jared Goff, Jared Goff, Jared Goff, Jared Goff, Jared Goff, Jared. It sounds like jerk off. So, every time we hear his name, we kind of have to giggle because it sounds like jerk off, and sometimes more than other times. So, and I'm not kidding. So, yeah, when he throws an interception, there he goes, jerk off. Oh, yeah. No, but I thought that was really sweet. So Tony found it.
Very sweet. Nice. Yeah. I love it. It just gives me life. I don't know.
What does
I
it
don't know,
say
man.
exactly? Oh,
look at this. Look at this.
And anyone who wants the photo I just showed, you can find it on my Blue Sky. I just posted it.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep. Look at all that 24/7 in Times Square.
Oh, you should share it with me on Blue Sky too, so I can post it. Or I'll just go to your page. You weirdo.
Ain't nothing like a whole big building full of the pictures.
I mean, seriously though, like social media is one thing, but millions of people live in New York City. Millions of people visit New York City every day.
They visit and they take their pictures, and it's going to be everywhere.
I just don't think this is going to go away. This is the one that might just actually stick and bring his ass down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, I just sent it to you, Diane.
I already got it. Yeah.
Well, not for nothing. I hope this is opening up conversations with people and their children. I know I've had conversations with my granddaughter, and I told you guys about how she flipped off the Cybertruck in the back seat in traffic that was stuck. Not smart, but that's where we were. Like, she understands. It's like I tell her, like, she's got a mark on her head. She checks off all the boxes of a kid that might be like sought after. So, and trying to explain to her how the manipulation of men who have means above her, and it doesn't matter, because even if you're rich, there's always somebody above you, always with some connection that you want, always with something that could boost your life that they can dangle over any woman. So understanding that dynamic and how that works from a very young age is very important.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about elongated muskrat in a minute, and I have a theory about him.
Oh, they shut him up with another massive government contract.
Well, but was it? Because it was last minute from what I'm reading, and it really was a struggle for the government to even allow him to have that contract, because they realized that there's a lot of things that they need him for when it comes to SpaceX, when it comes to Starlink. So they're kind of just having to tolerate him right now.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't he hack everything? Doesn't he he probably has the fucking Epstein files. If he hacked all that shit, he probably's got it.
Well, that's what I said earlier. That's why I'm like,
well, but he saw something way more powerful than just information. He has an entire social media platform and an algorithm that he can tweak, and that he can choose what to bubble up and what not to bubble up. And so I really do think that he, as the midterms get closer, and if he really does try to start this America Party, which he has filed the paperwork for, money is no object for him. I really do think he's going to start turning down dinky stuff and turning up stuff that he finds relevant and interesting. And that's going to be an interesting transition.
Absolutely. Silence them. Just silence them out. And that's something that no one's done to dinky. It's been the absolute opposite. The absolute opposite for so many years. And even
I really do.
To our detriment, you know?
Yeah. And I really do think I sent Choni a video, but I don't know if we're going to watch it or not, because it's just kind of like stuff we already know. I think as more of this Epstein stuff comes out, I think even people like Steve Bannon and Mike Johnson are going to have a hard time still continuing to like back him.
Well, I mean, Mike Johnson just ran. Mike Johnson was running scared. For fuck's sake, he just shut down the goddamn Congress. They're scared.
You can only hide. You can only hide from your constituents for so long.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers go and try to do a town hall. It is just going to be Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. That's all anybody is going to hear. No, nothing of the BBB is going to start yet, and probably until the beginning of the year. So there's not any other like big hubbub right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's forgotten about Iran. Like nobody cares about that we bombed the shit out of Iran, like anymore.
Yeah, because nothing really happened.
The biggest thing. Yeah. Right. Well, it really didn't do anything from what we found out last week. They only really scuffed 1 out of 3 of the facilities.
Yeah, now you just pissed them off more, so they're going to do it faster. So fuck. You just made a worse problem worse.
And then they went and bombed Syria. And then Bibi got sick and couldn't continue his trial this past week.
Yeah, what was the stat that we read last Thursday? Wasn't it that Dinky has dropped more bombs than Biden did his whole 4 years?
Higher. He's had more drone strikes in this amount of time, in 120 days, than Biden had in an entire 4 years.
And the scary part about this is that's going to be the only thing that's going to get close to bouncing Epstein off the #1 speaking point. If
he bombs somebody again.
Bombs somebody again, gets into some sort of a military kerfuffle, and he'd have to keep it up though. Like, that's what really worries me, because it's people's lives are on the line when it comes to that. Not that there aren't already here in our country, but more so in these small countries, and wag the dog, just distract in a big way. That's what's worrying me, because these things aren't distracting. I know they shut everything down, but there's still going to be, people are still going to be talking about it. And at some point he's going to become enraged and say, what do we need to do to shut this up now? This needs to go away now.
He won't do it. That's the thing. He won't do it. And the thing is, and we talked about this earlier, but like, if he decides to release like a sanitized version of the files, there have been enough people that have had eyeballs on this case that could probably dispute what he puts out.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I mean. Like, he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because he's already fucked up. He already fucked up when he said there's no files. There's no list. It's all a hoax. If anybody who continues to say shit about this, they're weakling and they're stupid and they're past supporters. He's burned the bridge already in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so if he tries to backpedal now and he tries to make good, are they going to take him back? I don't know. I really don't.
Something I've been watching is Dan Bongino. He had a moment kind of like Ivanka did. He, after this whole thing came down, he had a look on his face like, oh my God, I have been backing this sick motherfucker for all these years.
Yep.
Oh my fucking God, what did I do?
Yeah, that was his main thing. Main talking point on his show was that it was all Democrats that were on the files or on the list. But go ahead.
He's one of them. He's one of the people who are covering it up.
That's right.
And you know what? And he knows he's low on the totem pole, and they will freaking roll him under that bus so fast for failing to do the right thing. If he knew something,
Well, and he's not Senate confirmed. That's why I think Pam Bondi is safe. That's why I think she's not going anywhere.
Right.
I think he would allow Dan Bongino to quit.
Has he even come back to work? Was it last Friday? Was it last Friday or the Friday before? I don't know.
Not a peep.
I haven't
not
heard.
a peep from Cash Patel or Dan Bongino.
No shit
at all. For over a week now, or
I would say it was longer than that. It seems longer than that.
I was gonna say, I think it's been a whole fucking week.
I think it's been a
since
month.
We heard from him. Because it was Friday. It was Wednesday before last when they had the blow up with Pam Bondi, and he did.
Yeah.
And then he took the rest of the week off, and then CNN was getting text messages from people saying, "Have you heard from Dan Bongino? Like, is he coming in?"
He's missing. Yeah.
But here's the thing that I keep thinking about too, is that I have a feeling that both of those guys want to maintain their audience and maintain their credibility with their audience so they can have a fallback career whenever they get out of the government.
Absolutely.
But if they decide to quit, retire, whatever, from their positions, are they going to be able to go back to their podcast and talk about stuff? Or are they going to be under an NDA or some other agreement?
Oh, most
as far
definitely.
as what they can discuss, because they have now seen the truth. They have now seen that they've lived a lie, like you said, and they've been leading their audiences on and grifting off of it for years. And I keep seeing most of the people that surround Dinky, like Caroline Levitt is a perfect example. Girl's like not even 28 years old. Hate has aged her.
Yeah.
Being mean has aged her. And it's only a certain amount of people that can be that evil and not age. Stephen Miller, for example, he looks like exactly like he did when he was in high school. Have you seen those?
Looks just awful.
Clips of him in high school.
Yeah, Obama is calling out Trump about Epstein.
Did you see what MLK? Did you see what MLK Jr.'s daughter said?
No, well, he released the MLK files, and everybody's like, where's the Epstein files? Nobody gives a shit about the MLK files. We all know that he was murdered. Probably by the goddamn government. And fucking, what's his name? What's that guy's name?
His own daughter was like, it was this easy with a snap for you to release my dad's whole classified files, but you can't seem to do the Epstein files. That's exactly what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
and
like,
also the family
Epstein file.
Yeah. And the family did not give permission for that.
Hoover.
They did it.
Hoover.
Yeah.
J. Edgar Hoover probably had him murdered, and you know what I mean? And I'm sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't let go of that name. Anyway, go ahead.
Hoover's a piece of shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
No, but
piece of shit.
They did not have the family permission to release that information. They actively had been fighting the release of that information after the JFK files were released a couple of months ago.
Right.
Which
nobody,
really
and I don't even hear anybody talk about that either, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Didn't they release the JFK and RFK classified files at the same time?
I do believe so.
You didn't even hear anything from RFK Jr. about that.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
it's great. That's bad. Like, think about that for a second. You think he'd be like, "Oh, thank you." Sorry. I know he has a thing. Fuck him. If he was a nicer person, I'd care about his medical condition. I don't know.
If he actually cared about the health and welfare of Americans, we'd actually care about his. But
yeah, true story.
So
did you all hear? Oh,
I love that there's this new trend with all these posts calling for the release of the Epstein file, where people are literally putting in, for the Epsteinth time.
Yeah.
Release the files.
Yeah.
For the Epsteinth time. I love the fact that it's picking up its own little orbit and momentum.
It's becoming like a verb, or like it's a verb. Is that a verb?
You verbed it. Yeah, you're verbing it.
Yeah.
Well, somebody responded to his Washington Commanders comment. They're like, okay, well, it's compromise. We'll call it the Washington Epstein files.
Yeah.
That's the sports team. That's the sports
the
team.
Washington Trump's a pedo too file. Yeah, let's see that. Oh my God, that's so funny.
So I wanted to let you guys know. I love this poster too, by the way. 5150. Rage Against the Regime.
Yes.
No Kings, America, August 2nd. All 50 states, 51.
That's awesome.
I said 5150. I always do that. I don't know why.
I mean, we all need a 5150 right now, Diane.
It's fucking Van Halen's fault. And rest in peace, Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Oh, yes. Rest in power. Hey,
Who's on
his
the
last
phone?
concert. Oh, who's on the phone?
Oh, Allie tried to call in. Okay, so Rage Against the Regime, August 2nd. Put it on your calendars. What day does that fall on, by the way? Anybody know?
I hope it's a Saturday.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. My God, it's so hard during the week.
Is it Allie again?
It is. It's a Saturday.
L.E. Osher.
Yay.
Oh, good.
First Saturday of August.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hi, Allie. Thanks for calling in. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, sorry about Ozzy. Ozzy was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ozzy was cool. Yeah, now the other thing is about this whole Epstein thing. What I don't understand is just release the files. So in other words, because the other thing that Trump seems to forget is that there's over 500 pictures of him and Epstein. So either prove that you were too busy working with witnesses, that you weren't there, which you can't do, or just release the files and let the chips fall where they may. Then today, all of a sudden, he's Obama again. Come on, what is it with him? It's like he's
so tiring.
He's like stewing.
So lame.
Yeah, he's stewing in jealousy and hatred of Obama and Biden. It's like this is such a bad look for anybody. Never mind him. But I guess he doesn't care, or he doesn't think anymore. Because it's such a bad look. I mean, it's like an employee talking bad about their previous company. Such a bad look.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, it's like this whole pardoning thing. If either or, you release the files, or if you pardon fucking Ghislaine, or you know what I mean, like any of this shit, they don't want her testifying. I guarantee they don't want her testifying in front of Congress right now. No fucking way.
Right.
Well,
so they're going to try to silence her in some way, shape, or form. But she's gonna also say, yeah, if anything happens to me, it all comes out.
Right.
So
well,
I
the
just
other
had a thought.
The other weird thing is
maybe this has.
Wait, hold on.
So
Sage, hold on. While he finishes,
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear him or not. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. The other weird thing is he wants the religious vote so much that it's like you do realize that you look like the weirdest, pervertest, cruelest person in the world. If all you have to do is release the files and
but
say,
guess what?
I'll take
I'm sorry, Allie. I don't mean to interrupt, but all his evangelical freakazoids, they're all fucking pedos too.
Right, but what I'm saying is it looks so much better if he says, I'll release the files and come what may. That looks better than it isn't, it's Obama's fault, everybody else's fault.
Making excuses and distractions. Yeah, I mean, I think it's got to come to the point where he's got to something. That's why they want to release, take out all his bits and put out everybody else's bits.
Right, that's all.
There are 100,000 fucking files. He's not the only fucking rich white man who's in those fucking files. Guaranteed it. Guarantee it. Allie, thanks for calling, babe. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Thanks, you too, babe. So, yeah, I guarantee he's not the only fucking one in there. What else? Oh, Sage, go ahead. I'm sorry, you're cut off.
No, I was just going to make this comparison. So Trump has all these. He feels like the big guy because he knows all the secrets, right? Because that's what these conspiratorial things are all about: finding out the mystery. So he's releasing all this information, but he's not saying anything about the Epstein files. What he doesn't realize is the reason these things were undercover for so long is because people in charge had brains. They were, they were intelligent people who were able to take care of the situation. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have the ability to make a big secret conspiracy because we all see what's going on.
Right.
And he's just an nincompoop. So this isn't going to take years and years. The girls are still alive. They can come out and talk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier, is that all those witnesses, they're all alive because they're all young. They were all little girls.
Yeah.
And they made their own fucking lists. Again, I remind people, Tara Palmieri talked about that there might not be like a master client list, but these girls have been wrote down who assaulted them, who trafficked them,
and
who
they
drugged
know,
them.
they know. And not only that, I think it was Keith Olbermann who was going over it. Somebody said, if Virginia Giuffre was trafficked at least 4 times that we know about, right? And let's say there was 1,000 girls, each one of them was trafficked 5 times. That's 5,000 cases of rape, molestation, sexual assault, whatever you know what I mean, all of it. So
Well,
it's
the thing that I keep thinking
that's
about,
a
too.
massive fucking number, just from what we know about, and we know that's the 1,000 that we know about. What if there's 5,000? Then that means there's 50,000.
There are.
Do you see what I mean?
What if there's more? What if there's more members of royal family internationally? We already know one.
We know. Wait, hold on. We know Ghislaine Maxwell's father was good friends with the fucking Queen of England.
Well, and
he
former
even
PM
touched her. He was
Israel.
allowed to touch her. Do you know how rare that is?
Former,
That's so fucking rare. It's crazy.
The former prime minister of Israel was at Robert Maxwell's funeral. Very well connected gentleman. Even his death was mysterious.
Yeah. Maxwell's death. Yeah, he fell off a fucking yacht.
Yeah. In the week that this all came out, who visited the White House on Monday? Netanyahu. By the end of the week, there's no files. Ghislaine is looking for, SCOTUS to save her ass. So
she wants a retrial. She either wants a retrial or a pardon or a commuted sentence in order for her silence.
And that's the thing, is that's why I don't think he's going to give her a pardon. If he gives her a pardon now, instead of waiting till the end of his term, which I don't think he's going to make it to the end of his term, I'd be shocked if he makes it to the end of next year. Honestly, I do feel like his hate will keep him alive longer than was really necessary for anybody. Anybody wants him to stay alive.
Yeah, but he might be alive, but I think they got to rip him out of the presidency. You cannot have this hanging over the president of the United States. First of all, it looks so fucking bad worldwide. I can't even think about, what people like France, England, blah, 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 Italy, anybody, even Canada, whatever, anybody, what they're saying about us right now.
The stress is killing him faster, too.
If he came to visit my country and I was head of state, I'd decline. I decline meeting with him. I would absolutely have no qualm saying, this is disgusting. This man needs to have his day in court to find out if he's guilty. But I believe that I am sending out a terrible message to all the women and the families in my community and in my country by allowing a sit-down visit or whatever with him. So I'm not doing it.
I think the UK is trying to cancel the state visit.
Bill Barr's father ran the school that hired Epstein. I can't remember the name.
I don't know if he ran the school, but he definitely got him the job.
Yeah, he was Chester Molester at Dalton School for Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the headmaster. I'm sorry to interrupt, but go ahead.
No.
Well, the UK is trying. I think the UK is trying to cancel Dinky's state visit in September.
Right.
There's a huge hubbub about it.
By the way,
they've already made it.
I'm sorry. Morgan's Raven said the dirt is worldwide, upper echelon, massive numbers of enablers. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
The people who knew about it and just let it fucking slide.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt again. But when I see a good point, I really want to say, especially from our chat. We love our chat. Thank you guys so much for being here.
So, he's going to be going to his golf courses at the end of this week.
Yeah.
But he's also supposed to do a state visit in the UK in September. And he's going at a time, and this is strategic, to where, and they did this in his first term, so it's not really weird, but it's where he can't address Parliament. They've already nixed that. They're in recess. He's coming at a time when that's not possible for him. So thank God. But there's already around the embassy, we talked about this earlier, where there's posters going up everywhere with him and Epstein and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really do think that they're going to try to cancel his state visit over this. And again, what else is going to come out before that time? Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to go on record now. If Congress is leaving noon tomorrow, punching out and going to their districts, drip, drip, drip is going to happen Thursday or Friday. There's going to be another thing.
No doubt.
It's going to be another thing that comes out as soon as Congress is out of town and can't do anything about it.
I will love that.
Just my theory. My theory. That's my opinion.
Celery put in the chat, Beck's post. There were 29 law enforcement officers who were arrested, pled guilty, and or were sentenced to prison for child sex crimes in the month of June.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it. Not at all. Not at all.
Fucking A. That's the other thing. Is like, this is shit. It's contagious. And oh, by the way, somebody was like, I've never seen anybody, write anything about Donald Trump's mental health. Bullshit. Those mental health experts put their fucking names and their reputations and their fucking, practicing whatever.
Their license.
Thank you.
Psychologist.
By, what was that? The Dangerous Case of Donald Trump?
Yeah.
The book that they put out?
They pulled everything out of the DSM. They know how to diagnose them.
Yeah.
They also booted him from the APA, the American Psychologists Association, because of it. All of those doctors got booted from that organization.
And I was like, God damn it, so, even that's the thing is like even people on our side of the aisle, if you will, get it wrong, and I just go, there was a book written and I was like screaming, but I'm screaming at a screen and they're not going to fucking hear me. So, I
What's her name? Bandy Lee?
I can't remember who it was. Oh, Bandy Lee's a fucking traitor. Like she went right on the fucking. Oh yeah, Bandy Lee fucking went on right on the Trump train.
No. You're talking Lindy Lee. Lindy Lee is the one.
Yeah.
Like
who's Bandy Lee?
Bandy Lee is she's the one who wrote the book, Curious Case of Donald Trump. She was like the head lady.
Is that her first
name? She's also Asian.
Yeah.
So
very, very soft spoken. I mean, I love her.
Yes.
I love her.
Very reserved.
Yeah, I love her YouTube thing, but I have to put it on 1.5. I totally have to speed it up and turn the fucking volume all the way up because I'm like, I can't hear what she's saying.
Yes. She drags out a lot of points. There's a lot
Dr. Bandy Lee. I know you're yeah. So yeah, she totally put her fucking her whole career on the line and put out this massive book and how this would spread. How Dinky's misogyny has spread. How his racism has spread. How he likes to diddle little kids has spread. It's a fucking virus. He is a virus.
Yeah, it's parasitic virus.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Bandy Lee. Yeah. You just when you said Bandy Lee, I was like Lindy Lee. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that bitch.
And her Lindy Lee is L-I is her last name, and Bandy Lee is L-E-E.
Yeah. I know.
I do want to talk about something that we get lost in all of this, and I always want to drag it to like something medical that's happening that I really think should get more attention. So there was a gal in Tennessee. What you doing, Tony? Oh God,
Tony! Why? No, I don't want to see that.
So the caption on that picture is, yes, sir, Biden shit in your pants.
Biden shit in my pants. Yep. Faux show.
Yeah, SFL, Benny Loco had a migraine, so she took the day off today. So we hope she feels better.
Yeah.
So there was a gal in Tennessee who was pregnant.
I heard
she
about
went
this.
To go to her. I have a video for you. She went to her physician to go get a checkup. Her physician refused to see her because she was an unwed mother. She has had a partner for 15 years. So I do believe at some point, I don't know the time, but there is common law marriage. That used to be a thing that was
10
recognized.
years, I thought it was.
10?
10 years in the state of
I thought it was
Michigan,
like
as far as I
6.
know, but go ahead.
Oh my God.
But Choni, it's unwed. I think I'd title it unwed or something. But there's a clip of her, and she is addressing the state house in Tennessee, because even one of her representatives that is in Tennessee, one of the senators is like, "Who fucking cares about her?" She,
Did you email it?
Just complete. Yeah, I emailed it again.
He can't find it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not. But anyways, unwed mother is doctor refused to see her because she was unwed.
Yeah. What the
Not
fuck?
okay. And she's now having to travel to Virginia to seek care. She's pregnant again.
God.
What the fuck, man? It's like total Handmaid's Tale. How did she get that way, by the way, fucko? There was a man involved, so, I'm going to refuse to see her because she's unwed.
I just can't imagine being the man. Like, how do you not, satire, do something about that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you not confront that doctor, show up at his office, and have a little fucking sit down?
Yeah.
Like, because I know what my husband would do. I know what all of your significant others would do in that situation.
Oh my God.
And I just...
But, they care about the kids and the mothers, but they care. But they care.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Care.
Uh-huh.
Oh, some Oklahoma news. We're now
God.
giving a what? I know. Thanks, Sage.
Wait, what?
Fucking true story. We are giving a woke test to incoming teachers now.
The fuck is
They
that?
I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what it means. Do you have to deny the 2020 election results? Do you have to pass a citizenship test? Do you have to...
So Jim the Geek, the question is not, why not just marry her? The question is, why does she have to have a man at all in order to get health care?
Thank you.
Why does her baby have to go without? Because there ain't no daddy attached to mommy. Yep. I have one point I would like to throw out here, and I know I missed it last week, but all those guys from CCOT were released and sent to Venezuela. I heard very little about it. But what I did see was an awful lot of pictures of the 10 guys that we swapped that were in Venezuelan jails. And you got this picture inside this plane. You got all these people, all these guys standing there, and you got the guy in the back throwing out his white pride sign. Is it my imagination or did I see that? I'm like, is that what it was? He wasn't going, okay. He was like,
Well, and worse, this Maduro looks like a humanitarian by this move.
Oh,
because if you recall, a couple weeks ago, the UN was sniffing around in El Salvador and was starting to ask Bukele, whatever his fucking name is, Bukaki, of who the people, the 238, 50, whatever, for real, Choni, who they belong to. And Bukaki was like, they're America's problem. We're just keeping them for $6 million. We're giving them shelter and feeding them and giving them water.
Yeah, I don't have jurisdiction over them. And I was wondering when this was going to happen because Bukake, his entire government, his currency collapsed. I know. You can't take me seriously when you say that.
I'm gonna barf.
It's fine. That's his name now. Fuck it. What's he going to do?
But he crashed his country's economy because he turned all of their money into crypto and it tanked. So now he's beholden to the UN for assistance and stuff. And I'm like, the minute he announced to the UN that, he really didn't have jurisdiction over these guys, I'm like, it's turning. He's going to have to just get rid of them. So has anybody heard anything more about these guys?
I did.
Oh my God. I heard they were making them eat like dogs with their hands tied behind their back. And there's like, sanitary conditions are awful and all the shit. I don't know. It's awful. It's a fucking concentration
that's
camp.
Here. That's the one in Florida.
Yeah, that's in Florida. That's the
for
alligator
fuck's sake.
Auschwitz. That's in Auschwitz.
Yeah. Which a 15-year-old found his way to. So let's talk about that. Anyway, El Salvador. El Salvador is very dependent on tourism as well.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you get all this negative press talking about how you have like a concentration camp torture prison in your country. And, nobody wants to go there. But I did see, so the Bulwark Tim Miller of the Bulwark has been doing fundraisers, doing events for Andre. He's the makeup artist who had the crowns for mom and dad on his forearms. And that's the only reason that he was sent off to CCOT. He was in the process of his parents still live in Venezuela. He was in the process of being released into their custody. Like, I think that they're like literally just releasing them into their country. I don't think that they are keeping them as prisoners, but I can't say that.
Right. The good thing I did hear is they said that they had family and friends who were contacted to come meet them at the airport. Like, it was, here's your person. But thereafter, it's like, God only knows, like, these people had to leave for reasons, it was not a safe place for them to be. And that's my question. It's like, I was just wondering if maybe they were trying to work something out with Canada or some place where they could go, where they could be safe, because they're high profile.
Here's something else this is something else that has recently been discovered. We talked about people looking into other deportation flights that have taken place. And we found 13 countries that have potentially received disappeared persons from our country.
Well, we're gonna have to cut it there. You guys were already over.
Oh wow, man, 2 hours went fast.
Yeah, that did. Yeah. It went really fast. By the way, I just found this. It's on Substack though, and it's mouthy renegade writer. Donald Trump wants this visual list of women who accused him of sexual misconduct. You know what to do.
Oh.
And so, boom, here you go. 60s, Ivanka, this chick, that chick, just like clip after clip after clip after clip. It's on TikTok too. And so mouthy renegade writer, if you are on Substack, it's pretty fucking awesome. The thing is, the writing is so small, I can't really see it.
That says 1980s, Jessica Leeds, age 38, location,
How the fuck can you read
cabin.
that
This
shit?
is the one he groped sitting next to
Yes.
on the plane. She's
Yeah, I
come
clicked
forward
on
before.
it just keeps scrolling by, chick after chick after chick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you hear about the casino manager that came forward and was talking about how he absolutely knew that he was hanging out with underage girls because one of them, he tried to bring him onto the casino floor whenever
Miss
there
Hampshire,
were.
what was that?
We talked about that Thursday, Lindsay.
And there was a tennis star, and the only reason they knew is because one of the who manages the casinos? What's the entity that like gaming commission? Gaming commission. Yeah, they were there, and one of them was a tennis fan. It's disgusting,
Unreal.
man. Okay, I'm ready for the drip, drip, dip.
All right, yeah. By the way, Donald Trump is friends with at least 5 pedophiles: Epstein, John Casablancas, Tavevik, Arif, George Nadler, and Roy Cohen.
Yeah.
George.
Some of these
Nadler.
people lived at Trump Tower. Yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
How do you have that many pedophile friends? Anyway, we got to end it there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for. What?
That would be a question for Thursday's show.
Yeah. How do you have to? Let's open with that, shall we?
Keep going. That's right. I'll
What's
see
that?
you on Thursday.
Sons of Liberty what?
Sons of Liberty raid?
Raid.
Who? They have some politician on. I don't know. Tony's blathering.
Oh.
Bye, you guys.
Okay.
Love you so
Bye,
much.
love
Go
ya.
raid the Sons
Bye.
of Liberty if you
Hashtag
want to.
21st century
Thank you all.
suffragette raid.
Thank you guys to all our moderators and to everybody in the chat. And I
Hope
saw,
you feel
you know,
better, Benny.
and I saw, a couple people. Oh my gosh, Rokana. They have Rokana on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Gen
Yeah,
X
nice.
George,
Wow.
Nirmaj with
Oh,
5
he's
memberships.
gonna
That's a
drop
good
some
gift.
Wayne
stink.
with 10 memberships. Nirmaj with another 5, another 10 memberships. Oh my gosh. And G Money, thanks for the $10. Really appreciate it.
Thank
you guys,
you.
Thank you guys so
You
much.
guys
And
are
we'll see you.
So good.
We'll see you next
Love ya.
Tuesday. No, actually, today's Tuesday. We'll see you Thursday. I don't know. What day is it? I don't fucking know. Oh my God.
The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Putting worse suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not watch. Not on a watch. Putting worse suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not watch. The best watch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Putting worse suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not going back. Not on a watch. Not on a watch. We're not watch. Not on a watch. Putting worse suffragettes with a big switch. We've already fought this fight. We've already won this battle. We're not going back. Not on a watch. We're not going back.
is so shiny.